Hey guys, Dane's Great Journey checking back in with another video in the video series of topics I'm bringing to you. Thanks again for joining me. I appreciate your time, I value it, and I want to give to you as much as I can to help you with the different topics I think are interesting to think about as we're all progressing through our careers, through our journeys, and just working to becoming better. What I want to talk to you today about is your value system. Like, what are your values? Do you ever think about that? Have you ever sat down and say, what are my personal values? What do I value most in life? And if you haven't, take a minute today to sit down and write like maybe your top 5 or 10 values that you value in your life. I think this is really critical to do at any area of your life. And sorry guys for moving the camera around. I know I'm using the computer, so it's a little bit different. But what are your values and what do values mean to you? Right? Values are things that we hold a certain amount of importance around. Let me give you an example. I value growth and learning. So every day I work to meet my value and work and work and work, because when you are doing things around the things you value, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you're making progress, right? But again, you need to know what you value in order to make sure you're on the path, make sure you're happy, make sure you're fulfilling what you need to do. So one for me is, again, like I said, growth, learning, education, however you want to say it. Another one for me is fitness and health. I believe I want to stay in the best shape of my life. I want to work out. I want to feel strong, energetic, vital. So I work out. I read books on health and fitness. I went to school for it. It's a value of mine, right? Another one is family. I value family. And how I meet that is I spend time with them. So take a minute today to write down what you value. What are your top 5? Let's just think about that. For me, just so I can give you guys kind of that perspective, one is going to be growth, not in any order of importance: growth, education, family, health and fitness. I would also say like relationships, meeting people, having dialogue and connection. That's another one. I value relationships outside of like family, but relationships with others, with people in work, and building relationships and connecting with people. And then if I had to have another value, I would say, my faith. I believe in God, and it's something that is important to me. So those are 5 right there from me. What do you value though? And are you meeting those values in the highest way you can? Because if you're not, then it's going to cause challenges for yourself and you're going to say, why am I not happy? But then when you look at how you move towards your values and what you actually value, because one of your values might be, I value fun. But what does fun mean to you? Is it going out and getting drunk, or is it going and just having a good time with some friends and connecting and going out to eat or whatever that might be? So that's what I challenge you to do today, because I think values are so important. I've done this exercise a good amount of times over the last couple of years, because it's really important to think about those things that you care about. Think about those things that you're focused on. And values are a huge part of that. So write down your 5 values. Share with me below in the comment section. I'd love to know what you value most in your life, what those values actually are, and how you actually go about making sure they're important in your life, and how you go about getting them. How do you go about that? Is it reading books if you value education, or is it going to the gym because you value your health and fitness? And maybe you need to prioritize values that are more important than other values because you're not getting that. Maybe fitness and health is not a value of yours that you value a lot. Maybe that's on like the bottom, and maybe you need to value that more. But how do you start valuing that more? It's about saying, well, what are the reasons behind getting fit and healthy? I don't want to die young. I don't want to, have I don't want to be a certain weight anymore. So again, it's value prioritization and making sure that your highest values are what you're focusing on for your life too. So yeah, just leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. And what are your values? What is important to you, and how do you go about getting them? And maybe what is a value that you need to value more? I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.